Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the top 5 most important people to the Mexican national team's future. And just for some ground rules regarding the video, I have to include one person from each of these key areas. Goalkeeper, a defender who I see important into the future, top midfielder, top forward, and the coach. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off the video and it's gonna be kind of cheating in a way because for goalkeeper I have Memo Ochoa. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this one really because I'm sure everybody already knows who San Memo is. I've already made a whole video on him in my player analysis series. So if you wanna check out that video, I'll be sure to leave a tag up here somewhere because I'm gonna go way more into depth on Memo Ochoa in that video. And I know I'm kind of cheating with Memo Ochoa because he is 34 years of age at the moment. But I feel like he has a lot more years to give, especially because goalkeepers can play for several more years than, let's say, a midfielder or a forward could do. I mean, just take Buffon for instance. He's in his 40s and he's still one of the elite goalkeepers of the world. Point proven. I'm sure it goes without saying that Memo Ochoa has been key to the Mexican national team for several years now. His performances in the World Cup, in the Gold Cups, just all around. He has kept Mexico in some games where they had no right of being in. I have to choose Memo Ochoa for that reason because I really don't, nobody really comes to mind in this area who is an up-and-comer right now. At least not at the moment. If you disagree with me though, and if you feel like I have forgotten about somebody, leave me a comment below, but for me, I'm picking Memo Ochoa for the foreseeable future. Moving on now, in terms of the player to watch for defense, in this area, I would have to give it to Edson Alvarez. At the crisp young age of only 22, he already has over 30 caps for the Mexican national team. And I want to point out that even as a defender, he has 2 goals in those 31 appearances. He has a bright future ahead of him. He's been playing at an elite level for a very long time now. And at just the age of 22, I definitely see a future captain on the rise within this team. It is very rare for him to have a bad game, and he just always seems so calm and collected under pressure. And I really like that, especially for a center back as well. So for that reason, I gotta give it to Edson Alvarez for the defender to watch for the Mexican national team into the future. Moving on now for the Mexican midfielder to watch into the future, and for this midfield position, I have to give it to Diego Lainez. And he is very young. He is only 19 years of age at the moment, and he currently plays with Real Betis alongside Guardado. Now, had Guardado been a little bit younger, I would have definitely had to give it to him, but Guardado is a veteran now who is getting up there in years, and I really don't see him playing at that top tier level for much longer. I feel like it is time for him to pass on the torch to somebody else, and who better than Diego Lainez, who actually plays alongside Guardado at Real Betis. Now, it is fair to say that he has not done very well since he has moved over to La Liga, but he's still 19, he still has a lot to learn, and I feel like he can definitely develop over the years. And just from what I've seen so far, he is very fast. He has a lot of technical ability that he can take advantage of. And I always like somebody with a lot of fight. I don't know if y'all remember this, but he is actually the one who got into that little scuffle with Matt Miazga when they were playing against the United States, which we all know is a very heated game. Diego Lainez and Miazga were getting into it, and Miazga was actually making fun of him because of how short he was, and he was just not backing down. So I love to see somebody with a lot of fight in them, somebody who doesn't back down, because that's exactly what the Mexican national team needs. So, for that reason, I feel like he is one to watch for the future. And I'm calling it now, I really see a lot of Giovanni Dos Santos in him. I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's just the speed or the ability, but I feel like over the years he is going to be one of the team's greats. Now for the forward to watch into the future, and for this one, I'm sure a lot of you could probably already guess, but I'm gonna have to give it to Irving El Chucky Lozano. He is only 24 years of age at the moment and is playing with Napoli. He already has 39 caps with the Mexican national team, and already in that time he has 10 goals. So given that he has about 40 appearances, he scores about 25% of the time, which is not bad, especially considering he's a winger and some of the competition he's actually gotten to play against. I definitely believe that with his speed, his technical ability, and his goal scoring prowess, he is one to watch into the future. Plus, he's been doing very well with Napoli, and I actually feel like he's developing very well there. I kind of wish I could see him move from the Italian league to maybe La Liga or possibly the Premier League. I think La Liga would suit him better though, but only time will tell. But I definitely like him. I like the way he plays. And anytime he gets the ball, he is an immediate threat. You can just see the defense really just struggle to get back into position because they know what's coming. If you give him an inch, he is gone. And that's what I love about him. If you agree with all of my picks on the field, be sure to give the video a like because it helps support the channel. If you're enjoying the video, be sure to subscribe. We provide football-focused videos every single week. Even with the whole global pandemic at the moment, we are still continuing strong. And I want to give a big thank you to everybody who has helped support the channel so far. Moving on now, on to our final, fifth important person for the Mexican national team. And we cannot discuss the future of a team without talking about the coach, right? With that, I definitely want to bring some attention to Gerardo el Tata Martino, who I believe is doing a great job as head coach of the Mexican national team. Again, I have a video where I actually recapped his 2019 as Mexican head coach. If you want to check out that video, I will leave it right here. I go into more depth. I definitely give a lot more statistics about how he has done, what he's changed in his time, but I definitely like him. He was actually the head coach of Atlanta United before he went to the Mexican national team, and if you don't know, I actually live in Georgia in the United States, so Atlanta United is definitely my team in the United States, in the MLS anyway, so I definitely got to see how well of a tactician he is, how he understands the position of the players, and you can definitely see that by the team. Whenever he would play with Atlanta United, he would stick to that 4-4-3, which he is so well known for, and he continues to use that formation with the Mexican national team because he's very offense oriented. All he wants is for the team to play well moving forward. And I mean, it's important for the team to defend as well, but he likes for his teams to be focused on getting goals. And that's what I want to see, especially with the Mexican national team, because I feel like this next generation of players is developing very nicely. We have a lot of players who are in the MLS, who are playing in Europe, in La Liga, in the Italian leagues. Take a Chucky Lozano, for example. The players who are in La Liga MX, they are very good as well, so not to knock them either. We have a great generation who is coming together, and I feel like under Tata Martino, they can definitely develop to their peak ability. Again, if you want to check out that video, I go more into depth with that. What do you guys think about this video? Let me know. Do you agree with all of my picks in terms of position or the coach? Do you think El Tata Martino is doing a good job? Guys, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to not miss out on our future videos. I hope you're all staying safe during these crazy times, and as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.